guys, what's up? It's me, Christina, and today I am joined with Tara. I don't know if you guys remember her, but she was on my channel 3 years ago. We made a What's in My Mouth challenge. I'll link the video right here.
Spectacular.
Anyways, so we're going to be telling you a story of how I almost died at a concert. We were going to a Oh, jeez! Okay, Mom, we're recording a video right now. Okay, no, shut the door, Mom, shut the door, please shut the door. No, shut it, please. We were going to a Kaylin and Miles concert because at this time we were huge fans.
Huge fans. Okay?
Gigantic fans.
Enormous fans
of Kaylin and Miles. Oh, but they're broken up.
You know, like
they split like One Direction.
Like a pistachio.
No. Basically, we get to our location in San Francisco.
Oh my god. We're in San Francisco.
So crazy. And it was pretty sketch just because when we got there, we first forgot our tickets.
In the taxi, might I add. Let me just say thank God that he gave us his card. Yes. That he gave us his card, so I was able to call him back and we got our tickets.
But like in the meantime of like getting our tickets, the line, like we waited in line all by ourselves. Yeah, and in that short glimmer of time, we were stuck in this line that we didn't have any tickets for, with like hobos and homeless people like just on the street.
It was really sketchy.
There was other young girls, but they were accompanied by their parents.
Yeah, we
were
alone.
We were like the youngest without any like adult supervision because this is so then we get into the building. It was a very small, oh my god, so small.
It was the smallest arena I've ever been in.
It wasn't like an arena.
It was a ballroom.
It was a ballroom. Yeah, it was a ballroom.
I remember it was a ballroom.
And keep in mind that this is when Kaylin and Miles like first started becoming popular.
They were so small. They haven't been on. This was probably I think their second tour.
Oh yeah,
it was
their
Summer
tour.
Splash. That was their first.
And like Crazy for Christmas. Oh no, that was Crazy for Christmas, wasn't it? No. It was Crazy for Christmas. I have the shirt. So the concert was really good, but unfortunately it was really hot in there. We couldn't get access to any water.
We asked so many workers if there was even something like a water fountain that we can get water because it was boiling hot.
Everything costed money.
So much money.
Like a bottle of water was like $8 and we weren't gonna...
It was so much. I mean, just keep in mind, we were super young and we saved up the money for this concert. We spent all of our money on these tickets and to buy merch.
So like we weren't like about to, oh yeah, merch too.
Yeah.
So like we weren't about to buy water, even though like water's essential, I get it. But you aren't really, like in the moment, you aren't thinking about water, you're thinking about like when's this concert gonna end because I want water.
Right.
So like, the concert's coming close to an end and I start feeling like lightheaded.
This is when it was their ending song and everyone was pushing against each other to get to the front because
they were taking off their shirts.
They were going crazy.
It was like the mosh pit, but not really a mosh pit.
Right.
We were like getting pushed against like railings and other people.
Everyone around us was yelling at us for pushing and cutting people.
But like the thing is that I was so dehydrated,
claustrophobic,
and everything.
Hot.
So if I wasn't in my mental state that I was in, then I would have been fine with being pushed around. Obviously annoyed, but fine with it.
You wouldn't be thinking about it.
Yeah, you'd just be pushing with them, like.
Everyone's dancing, everyone's jumping. We're all having a good time, and all of a sudden, the song ends, and the confetti cannons shoot up, you know, so we're all like, woo woo, fun, you know. All of a sudden, Christina was in front of me and I was behind her so I can like make sure she doesn't go away, you know. So all of a sudden,
and I'm sure I was in front of you anyways.
Right. So she fell.
I fainted.
She fell, but then I realized that she fainted. And so Kaylin and Miles weren't off stage yet. So
like everyone's still pushing.
So they start stepping on her, and at this point Christina's awake, but she's not
conscious, but
enough to get herself up and realize what's happening. So I tried grabbing her hand, but she...
Well, like, my whole upper body was on you. My legs were on the ground.
Right, she fell back towards me.
It was like a trust fall.
Basically. So I held her under her arms, but then as soon as I realized that she wasn't conscious enough to stand up on her own, I carried her legs basically in like a cradle hold. And the woman who was next to us, she, like, her mindset, like, there was like a switch in her head, and then she started saying, let me help, and she picked Christina up out of my hands, and I was like, I shoved her, and I got my best friend in my hands, and I was yelling at people to get out of the way, because I had to take her to another corner of the ballroom where it wasn't crowded, and when there was, keep in mind, the ballroom has no air conditioning. The only type of conditioning is like a huge fan pushing these people. I was screaming, move away, and it started causing a huge scene. Everyone started following and pushing and helping. Cameras were out. Oh my gosh, so many cameras.
Keep in mind that this is like all in 30 seconds. Like, this is all like a 30-second, minute, kind of 2-minute.
So once the paramedics came, they actually took her away. They like grabbed her arms and they took her to another room, and they were taking her quite quickly because the concert, remember, it just ended, so everyone was trying to rush out the doors to get out as soon as possible. So they tried to stop the crowd and take her, and then it was a big blur, and somehow we just ended up in like a stairwell.
Yeah, we ended up in like this room, and they gave me water. And by the way, when they were taking me away, the paramedics, my little side story of like what was happening in that moment with me is like, I was kind of like, my head was kind of back, and they were just kind of dragging me like really fast though.
I tried telling Christina that like I was right behind her because I didn't want her to get.
At this point, it's the end of the concert, so everyone's running, like trying to get out, trying to find their tour bus, and trying to, you know what I mean? So it's like
they wanted to meet them so bad.
So basically, they were like dragging me really fast. My legs weren't even mobile; they were just like.
They basically like lifted her, they grabbed her arm like this and basically lifted her off the ground.
Yeah, that's basically what happened on my part, and then we got thrown into this room, and they gave me water. I regained conscience. I regained my consciousness.
And when she was doing that, I was pushing every single person out of my way. Literally like a bulldozer. I was like, come on, man, get up. Anyway, after about an hour of just sitting in the stairwell, we went to Johnny Rockets, man, and we got
we had pancakes, we got
milkshakes.
Yeah, everything was completely fine. Moral of this story is to always stay hydrated. God. Stay hydrated, drink lots of water. Obviously, it hasn't happened to me since then. Like, I've been to so many concerts now, and none of that's happened to me, and I haven't drank water a whole day. But just when you're small,
what's around you?
Yeah, if you're getting pushed and you need to get out of the situation, or you feel yourself getting like lightheaded, just take yourself out of the situation, even if you're having fun.
And make sure that someone goes with you. But yeah, seriously, don't go alone to any of these things, and make sure that if you do feel away, tell someone, because if you leave and you don't tell anyone, they're not gonna know where you are or if anything happened to you.
Drink water before and after. Make sure you eat something. Obviously, you guys know this, but I know that in the heat of the moment, you're like, no, I don't want to get any water. I'm gonna miss the performance. Okay, I totally understand that, but as long as you drink water, yeah, like
there's always other ways.
5% off code. You can get 25% off your next purchase at Evian, so you can drink all you. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if anything happened to you that was remotely close to this, please let me know in the comments below, and give this video a big like if you guys liked Kaylin and Miles at one point, just like us. And a big thank you to Tara for filming this video with me. Thank you, Tara. Bye. Bye, I love you guys.